I swear that I will, to the utmost of my power, support, maintain, and defend the United States against the King and all his adherents, and will serve the United States with fidelity, according to the best of my skill and understanding. So help me God.
That may be the first, sir.
Congratulations. And our gratitude for the news you bring. Well, sir, what do you think of Captain Yankee Doodle?
General, it seems my father was right. He is a scoundrel.
We're a scoundrel. But as you say, that's just a creek, Pennsylvania's finest.
How do I thank you? You saved our lives.
I just thought you'd look odd with a bayonet in your backside. Besides, who else would there be to lead the army's part of our raid? He is the man, isn't he, General?
He wouldn't be if my leg were well. But as it is, I can't think of a better choice.
Then it's settled. When do we strike?
It can't be soon enough. The Congress fled Philadelphia this morning, and we abandoned her within the hour.
Sir,
By nightfall, the British will be celebrating in Philadelphia streets.
Then tonight's the time to strike. General Washington proved the point at Trenton, that the British are least on guard when they're toasting their own success.
Is your company ready?
ready.
Show me the plan again.
Here, sir. Robert brings his men by boat upriver to the Springfield Bridge, then marches overland 1 mile to the barn and waits. Robert, I'll meet you there at 4 this morning. Then I return to the hills above town. The British reserves are in Chester. Just before daylight, we'll begin the diversion to keep them occupied.
What will that be?
A simulated bombardment of town. They'll come after our force, away from you.
With all respect, Jeremy, your force consists of you and Isaac and Henry.
Captain, if he says diversion, believe me, a diversion.
I'll not argue with success. Go on.
When you hear our fire, you attack the barn, catching the garrison before wake-up. You hitch the guns and are off down this road and through the tunnel to safety. Meanwhile, after the diversion starts, we slip out, take the short way to the tunnel, and are there to cover your escape.
A closely run thing, but if you maintain surprise...
One distress, sir. The dragoons, even diverted, they can outrun us, follow us through the tunnel.
You have only to pass through. In a second's time, we'll destroy the tunnel and prevent pursuit.
General, I'm sure you can explain how a tunnel can be so hastily destroyed.
Captain, the truth is, they do it with jaws. Only if you've seen it can you believe it. Captain, I've seen it.
The general's faith in you shall become mine own. Besides, 18 guns. That's worth some risk.
Would make us an army again.
Then I'll start for home.
Godspeed.
No, I do not understand. You told me that young Larkin headed for Springfield, yet this courier reports him returning from Philadelphia.
Begging your pardon, sir, but that's impossible. He must be in error.
I trust so. For young Larkin's sake and for yours. Keep an eye on him, Sergeant. I don't want him out of your sight.
Again, let's be sure. 3:30 a.m.
Henry and I dig in above town.
3:45.
You leave your house to me and Robert.
4.
Robert and his men arrive at the farm.
4:30.
You join us. We begin the diversion. Robert, here's a tax. We continue to the last possible moment, then to horse and tunnel. Plant the charges, wait for the guns to roll through. Simplicity itself.
Forgot something. What happens at 5?
Sunrise.
So if we lose 30 minutes somewhere along the line, we're going to be doing all of this in broad daylight.
Well, it would make it more sporting, wouldn't it?
Jeremy!
What are you doing here? It's near curfew.
Well, I just didn't want to miss you. I mean, it's tonight, isn't it? I know I mustn't ask. It's dangerous for me to know. So be it. I don't know. All the same, if it is tonight, will you take this for luck?
Thank you, Bess.
Well,
Did I tell you? I saw General Washington today. He sent you a message.
Jeremy Larkin.
Yes. He said that the Congress of the United States, wherever they are hiding, thanks you for what you did in the barn. But he said, and these were his very words, the next time Jeremy Larkin kisses you, it's not for the cause, but for himself.
Oh, Jeremy, I'm so afraid for you.
It's after 4. Where's Jeremy?
Now, I want answers, boy. What were you doing wandering about this time of morning?
I told you I couldn't sleep. I needed some air.
Liar! What's going on, sir? That's what I intend to know. Fetch him.
Walt, give me your coat. Something's gone wrong. I'm going into Chester. Take command, Sergeant. The order stands. No attack until you hear the diversion in town.
What if there is no diversion? How long do we wait?
Till sunrise, then forget the guns and pull out.
I don't like it. Maybe he never got out of the house. What are we to do?
Nothing. We must wait.
There's a distinct odor of a plot.
And a very good evening to you, sir.
What's happening? What's happening?
I can't tell. I don't know.
Well, I know, sir. It is not any of you, but all of you. The entire Larkin family. And by heaven, you shall all pay the price.
You have been ranting long enough. What is it you want? What crime? What price?
My treason, sir. From one and all.
This is madness.
Silence.
I will not be silent.
Let us understand each other, gentlemen. This is not a court of law. This is an outpost of His Majesty's army. And I am in command. I, gentlemen, am lord here. It is my belief that there is treason in this room. Now, I shall find out what it is by sunrise this morning. Or I shall shoot you all. Does that make my position quite clear?
Major. I agree we're wasting time. I think I can tell you what you want to know. If you'll make a bargain.
It depends. Your terms.
My father and my brother know nothing of what I'm about to reveal. Therefore, I'll have your pledge of their safety and immediate release.
How gallant, sir.
Not so. When you hear the truth, you'll be the first to admit of their innocence. Do I have your pledge?
It is you who must gamble, sir. I have all the cards.
Very well. For 2 days, you have been seeking a partisan leader. I am that man.
How can I be sure?
So I'll simply say again what I said at Chester Creek. That I am Pennsylvania's finest. Captain Yankee Doodle.
You have your bargain, sir. Your family is safe and innocent. And you alone shall hang.
Maybe if one of us went in.
Hang on now. Jeremy's a level head. There's a way out of this. He'll find it.
You killed my son because it pleases you. But call it what it is. Murder.
Sergeant, lock him up if you have to. These colonials are a tiresome breed.
My son, sir, is a uniformed officer in the army of his country. If you kill a brother officer, you kill everything that's decent in yourself.
Old man, that matters not to me. I need one dead man to buy my passage from this town, and your son's the bird in hand. Take him from me, Sergeant.
Sir, would you trade your bird in hand for 20 in the bush?
What a determined family this is.
If I could find the hiding place of the entire partisan band, would that be worth my brother's life?
It might. How would you get such information?
Grant me 5 minutes with my brother, alone.
Minutes, and no tricks. Your father's in my care.
What the devil are you doing here? The sun is up. I bought you time, Jeremy. My men are lying out there.
Stop it and listen. Now, if we're lucky, we'll have both you and the guns. For less than a minute, this building will be bombarded. Now, stay back under cover. In the confusion, make your escape. I'll be around back with horses. Here. Good luck.
Major, unless he's just boasting. I'm afraid he's tricked us all.
What?
Yes, he says that his men are in those hills right now, and that at any moment there's going to...